Primed and ready. That's Brokey and Nico to wield those. Rain creeping forward, and he's spotted.
Well, Rain's going in, leading the charge, and he's found Xantares. Xantares is flashed, but Rain's missing the shots. Kirby will take him down, but Tizian's still alive on the site, temporarily at least. Brokey will eliminate him, and with this, it's already a guaranteed retake attempt if Big want to go for it. Now, I say if, because Big is one of the few teams who actually, I think, play out pistol rounds correctly, where they don't necessarily commit their armor, and they are fine with saving it moving forward. Sursen's got $800 anyway, but he wants to go for this regardless. He's got nothing to lose. He can actually get some kills, get some extra money, and Tabson's been tagged up. Sursen to fall, Keto to get one, and Keto to go for more. However, Brokey with 3 kills to start things off. I talked him up a little bit, and he never fails to deliver. You don't need to throw your nades early, but will they throw their nades on time? Kirby, flashbang goes in. Molly's there as well. Sursen to find the kill, goes in for the second, and he's connected, while Xantares makes short work of Nico. Sursen jumps up, scouts out Brokey's position, and Brokey's position has been compromised. It's definitely a bit of an issue, and Sursen, now, he is trapped in between a rock and a hard place, but Tabson's coming over to give him some assistance. Tizian's also taking down Kirby, so Sursen knows that if he wants to back off, then the entrance to the B apartments are open, but so is Nico's skull. Tabson to crack that one in, and it'll be a 2v5. FaZe clan not looking too hot, although Colzera will find one and looks for more. Can he connect? Yes, he can. Okay, Colzera.
He spammed him straight through the wood. Didn't even have to take the fight for the opening kill. Brokey moved in with the AWP, looking to reinforce, but the flank approaching is hot on their tails with the AWP, so it's all about buying time. The nade touchdown at that for Coldzera, and Brokey, he's on a timer. He has to find these kills. Oh, they're jumping over shots. Tizian, with a little bit of a hop in his step, is able to take him down. Yeah, Nico kept them distracted, so the rotations are a little bit late here for Big, but FaZe aren't really scaling to the bomb site that effectively. Brokey, oh, he doesn't clear the close cubby. Keto, he may have just caught the tail end of him, so they'll know that there's somebody in towards jungle, but now Searson and Keto strike true. Rain, 1-on-4, trapped within the site. He does find a bit of space to reposition, and Keto was unaware. Isolated duel, Rain now with it all to do, and they're giving him the one-on-one. This is getting scary. Rain can certainly win these, and he brings it close, but Tizian puts an end to it. Yeah, nice little B-popper lined up. Here come the flashes, and Taras to counter with his own, but they're going to be heavily pressured on the bomb site. Garby finds the first. Tizian using the smoke as a bit of sanctuary, but there's the flash. Right through it they'll go, and they actually blind themselves up, but Cold's able to trade things out. So FaZe crack into the bomb site. It's the rush play with the Tech 9s. It's a little old school, but they'll happily make it a part of their playbook. And Tabson, all that remains. Kirby, the recovered. Why not finish the job?
And he is caught in between a very difficult spot. Brokey sees the shadow, and he misses the shot, though. Xantares gets another opportunity as Brokey has yet another miss. Tizian's now fighting back. He's got 2 kills. Bomb still ticking away, and Coldzera is suddenly in a disastrous 1v2. Coldzera is one way wrong, and with the Molotov picked up, Xantares mollies out Firebox, will be peeking forward soon enough. Coldzera from Palace is waiting for him. He does get the swing, he does get the kill, but can he get the round win? The fuse is being stuck, and he's seen it. Coldzera doesn't expect it. Coldzera doesn't expect it. Big, they can take it away. Oh, the 2 versus 4. Tabson and company need to stand tall and defend their site. Tabson will be double swung soon enough. Rain will go down. Nico to trade, but Tizian and Sursen are still backing up. Xantares also to now come in. Brokey left alone, and as he turns to find the flanking player, and it all comes down to Sursen and Tabson, whether they can disrupt or not. Brokey's moving forward. He'll be watching their back. Sursen's going to peek through soon, but Rain's leading the charge. Goes in, sees the player in sandwich, but Xantares has found one in the meanwhile. Rain, not to frag so far. Tabson's crept in. He's got 2, and Sursen will steal his kill away for the 3rd, leaving Coldzera once again in a 1 versus 2. He's great in clutches, historically always has been, but with 40 seconds, no bomb and no utility, this will be a difficult ask. Cold peeks forward, nice little jump in, and he's firing away, lines them up, but can't do it all. Sursen
FaZe have lost that stride to their step. Big feel like they're dictating the pace so much so on the CT side now. Look at Zentaris, man. He's just giving it towards top middle. Nico gets caught by the flash and then gunned and run down. Good response, though, from Rain. They get their hands on a rifle and can make their way into the site, but Searson does stop and punish the aggression from Rain. Maybe overstepping here on the side of FaZe Clan. Still yet to get that bomb planted, and before they even get that into a reasonable position, he gets naded. So Kjaerbye's left alone, and he's gone too.
Well, it's the first time we've seen this so far. Question is, can they find anyone as Rain will fall to Zentaris? Zentaris peeks out again. Nico wasn't even flashed. Zentaris is just putting on a show. And Saracens been showed up by Brokey. 3 versus 4. FaZe Clan have made it doable, but it all comes down to whether or not they can get past Tizian, who's been a thorn in their side before as well. And coldzera, he's not one to be stepped past.
Yeah, in spite of that information that Brokey was rotating towards B, they didn't cheat rotations back for the CT side. They relied on Tizian. Let's come to equal numbers. Brokey through the smoke. That is crucial. Zentara is gone. Tabson able to eliminate his teammate in Cole, but Brokey shotguns the AWP. That's how FaZe will get their 5th round. It's a bursting play towards B.
Highly impressed by everything they brought to the table. FaZe Clan yet to do the same. And Tabson has started off by, giving FaZe a chance to impress. Rain to take down his head. Rain to take down another will be brought down at the end of the day, but excellent advantage gain for the CT side.
Oh, Tizian's boost towards window does get spotted out eventually. Not able to find a frag. Oh, okay. It's a passing kill there from Nico, and he's looking to fast flank. Kjaerbye present of the fact that that's a possibility, and still he's still contained, and Tizian still battling things out. He's keeping them busy. Kjaerbye, of course, so that kit holder, so if he'd gone down, that would have made things a lot more interesting here for FaZe. But Keto under balcony, first point of contact, first port of call here for Big, and able to get the kills he needs to, even finding the last one through the smoke as well. That's just a parting gift. He's really just fighting the initial battle, wins it.
That deep in, that's just begging to be pushed through, and Rain's got that flashbang, so we'll have to wait to find out. Nico, however, he is patient, and it pays off. Comes in with a quick beagle, and that's a big deagle, a quick little deagle kill. And I'm going to stick to it. coldzera does the same for Tabson, now Serson with 19 HP. Very little he can really do at this point. And yes, I know it's also dog breed, Michael, but it's okay. We're sticking to it. We're taking the breed away and calling it a beagle.
Where the most development feels like it's gone here for FaZe, implementing and situating that player as best they can. Shouldn't be any surprises in this round. Nade there from Nico. Okay, so I guess that's a minor surprise. I thought he was going to get the kill with the deagle, but ultimately a clean sheet for FaZe in the...
And they have to expect the coldzera's over here inside ladder room, but Cole's already repositioned on top of the brick, so he will not be heard, he will not be detected, and he has now given over incorrect information. And coldzera, the second that smoke goes away, finds a kill. Brokey does the same through a smoke. And whether it's 5v3 and Big Clan are going to be able to respawn, yes, but it still doesn't look pretty. 3 versus 3, there's still players on the A-bomb side, and Rain will be the snake in the woods. Finds himself the immediate kill. Bomb will be recovered. 20 seconds on the clock, and there's not enough time to rotate back in towards the B-bomb site. And as the bomb moves forward, Tabson's already lost his life, and Rain just flicks onto Serson's head. Will help Rain get to A-main, but beyond that, I wouldn't say it gets predictable, but the options that you have to look at are much fewer. As Kjaerbye's splashed in, gets himself 2. The third will evade, but Rain to take down Zentaris brings it back to a 2v2, which is very doable.
Yeah, 30 seconds left, and they're gunning it towards B. They recognize that Kjaerbye, typically a B-sided player as well. They found the kill on Cold early in the round, and Nico cannot compensate for that gap. Rain, at the very least, he's coming in from a position they may not fully expect to get that faster defuse, and now noise being made. Searson looking to get in position. Tizian that first to face, and Rain has found him. Now it's just Searson up in play, and he has to flank him out. He comes out with the Glock of all things to finish off the job. Thought he might commit out through the window, but the market door is where he'll find success.
Intended position, and he makes it work for himself. Now, they still didn't keep too many players alive, and as I say, that Serson's got an aggressive. And by scoping in, he's given away his position. Kirby just sprays through the smoke and the flashbang, gets a quick kill. Brokey, well,
They're shooting
he's
at
starting
each
to lead
other.
the charge. What's going on? Echo Zera's not expected. He's got himself 2 kills and the third.
Creeping past the smoke, may find at least one. Tizzy, and yeah, he changes and adapts in time. How does he get the second? Tabson, that should have been an easy trade, but Cold springs in for an equalizing frag.
And now it's all possible for FaZe Clan to retake this. Moving forward, Cold was completely undetected. He's given them a huge opportunity, and they have to take engagement before Serson makes his way over. Serson's got a knife out. Serson turning around, doesn't matter. Kirby will take him away anyway. Xantares has to step up, sees the AWP, knows their position. But playing from Tetris is so difficult. He needs space. He's been given it, but Brokey's giving him something else too. Keto now fighting back, but can't fight for long enough. It all comes down to Cole's error. It all comes down to the fact that he's able to come up connector. Miko's waiting for the push to come through. So far, Tabson's been clean, like you mentioned, but Rain has been soiled. He's got blood on his shoulders, and now his head is off of it as well. Nico does take away Tabson's life, and Tizian, who's coming in from behind, will be making this much more difficult for Kirby. Kirby could be caught out, but Kirby's doing the catching out himself. Keto to find one, keeps things in the favor of Big Clan. And with the Molotov being extinguished, they know where Nico is. They know where Kirby is. This should not be around where FaZe Clan, who as tall as Michael Jordan.
No, never. As an ex-basketball player, I wish I got an extra couple inches, but I mean, you know. And it's a change. Look at this. Late flash in for FaZe. They look to challenge things in through middle, and Tabson's gone early. Kirby, smoke deployed over at B as he's the sole defender. He's anchoring the sights. They spam him, but he spams right back for a kill, and he's been able to escape momentarily, but Xantares does trade him out eventually. He's found a secondary frag, but Brokey, the rotation is good. The AWP is striking true, and a 2-on-1 that Searson brings to just one. He knows, he has an inkling of where he's coming from, but he gets Cold with the nade out. Cold doesn't hit the shot though. Searson given a chance, and there it is! Searson brings it back for Big. They get to 15 first. To keep this ship afloat, otherwise it goes to an overtime. Or FaZe will want it to go to the overtime. Keto given an opportunity to make things even more dire here for the CT side. FaZe, good flash for Rain. He does equalize the affair, going for even more, and that's maybe a bit of an overstep. Still going 1 for 1 for 1, but that man advantage from Big at the start is that narrow edge. Kirby equalizing frag, and that's big from Kirby. Xantares, a 1-on-2. It was Searson last time to bring them to this point. Can Xantares deliver in that same fashion? Kirby says no.
This is Valve rules. This is not 16K like most of the tournament circuit is. So this is slightly different dynamic going on over here. Nico, though, is looking to chain things up, but it doesn't really work out. 2 kills going the way of Big early on, and as a flashbang flies through as well, it's a fast-paced round, and it's a fast little W for the Big Clan.
Couldn't get anything going. Rain, the only kill that they found. That was on Tabson. He'll be gifted another. Oh, even going for the knife. Okay. He could be the one to buy up the AWP for Brokey.
Yep.
And have a bit of change.
Oh. Wow. Still could do it. Don't be a flirt, guys. Don't be a flirt. Take it like a man, and that's what he does. Takes us right to the head. It goes down, and with it, it's 5v3. And, well, Nico's about to get some players delivered right into him, and he's more than happy to accept their graciousness, get some beautiful shots in. He's looking for a gun, and as he is searching, he will not be able to find one until it's too late. Is it too late, though? Nico still gets it done, and Kirby's been given a chance, but unfortunately, that chance is not going to matter when Towson's still alive. What a random Nico.
Yeah, something they haven't explored too much is Rain getting aggro towards A ramp, and I feel like if they go for that, they'll fall into the trap almost for Big, as there's more emphasis put that direction. Rain pressured over towards ramp, but he's close, and Keto finds the double kill he needs to. They're going for knives! What is that? Brokey able to get away with 2 kills as a result of that, gets his hands on the AK as well. And Tizian just sitting in the smoke, waiting for his time, but his time may soon be up. Brokey gets 4. Okay.
You're starting to wonder, Here's the big camp. Oh no! Big boy nades right there, and a kill with it. It's a great start to things. Rain is trying to spray through, but he's just revealed his position, and Surson is happy to take more than what he was given. Kirby plus coldzera now the remaining two, the B-side duo from CT. Can they do it on T?
Yeah, it's taken a long time to get there, but Big seem a lot more comfortable now in the overtime, strangely enough. Usually it's the other way around. tabseN limiting the chances here for FaZe even further.
Even in regulation, they are consistently running on that 5th gear to get to where they need to. Now, it is going to be coldzera's demise at the end of the day.
And they may fall victim to this. Keto, after he rings off that shot, do they clear that close angle? That's where all the meat lies. And actually, Nico goes out swinging. Keto unable to hold the cross because they dropped the other side of it, but they still come out in a numbers advantage. Keto spraying rapidly with the deagle. They're falling apart here on the FaZe side. It's just Rain and Brokey left. 2 versus 4, and Brokey's fallen victim through the smoke. Rain, oh, that is sharp stuff, but it's not gonna be enough. Big close it out in the overtime and take the first map in the series.
tabseN's got a smoke and a flash for himself. Big already get this ball rolling. tabseN flashes to fly through soon enough, but Nico's waiting for the push to come in into Mini. Nico's expecting it, but Keto is able to get away. Zantares to find the kill initially. Rain will fall, and Nico will go with him. That ratio isn't going anywhere.
Yeah, solid set of opening kills there for Big. Cold under a whole lot of heat. In at ramp. Oh, dicey duels. Tizian, that headshot angle certainly favoring him.
So for those teams, like an extra smoke and a nade can be the difference maker between, you know, round 1 or not. But disturbing signs to see Nico not able to get that kill into Keto initially. Seemed like coldzera was in prime position to do the same, but bomb will go down. With this and the few flashbangs they have, maybe Big can keep a hold of this bomb site. There is no kid on the FaZe clan side, despite having had money on it, on Kirby for it, rather. They jump across, though, and that picked up Mac-10 will get them the initial kill. Kirby's Nova, not very friendly for Zantares, as he walks in, picks up an AK afterwards, and Keto's position is known. He's been flashed up by his own flash, and although he lines him up, he can't get the kill. Kirby left with 1 HP. Brokey with a scout save, 2 AKs as well taken forward. This is the perfect round from FaZe clan.
Yeah, moving towards the lower site. We already see coldzera in a good position to deal with this. They're somewhat present of the fact. And Cold, he doesn't fully face. He doesn't fully expect them to take those fights. And Keto, that's a freebie.
Rain almost even lines it up for the wallbang, but Zantares, who's turned around, dodges anyone from decontamination. Surson's taken down Rain. If I'm not wrong, that was just a straight wallbang despite being flashed. Wallbang, flash, and a headshot. That is style point and a half. And speaking of style points, Zantares will pick up some. Kirby's down to 11 HP. Wants to try and fight his way out of this, but instead he gets the hell out of there. And he says, you know what? We did this to Big. Why not let them do this to us as well? Guys, come on. It's only fair. And this is the exact same situation that you had in the second half, but now the tables have been flipped.
They missed the timing on Keto, so he's wrapping all the way around. He could flank out the ramp players before Big even commit into the site. This is big. This is very worrying now for FaZe. Keto's position could find entries towards the A or the B bomb site now.
This is worrying. Keto and tabseN both frag in simultaneously. And Big already off to a very hot start. And if I'm not wrong, Zantares has mollies. That's actually quite dangerous.
He's low HP, so he doesn't want to go down with the bomb, I think is the problem.
Brokey, however, just holding his position, letting Surson make the first move, and while both of those two have their tete-a-tete. Oh, no, Surson's turned away. Beautiful stuff. Brokey gets the perfect timing right there as well. Rain also pushing through to Squeaky. We'll find yet another one, and with this, they have gained full control. Even Nico chiming in with a couple of kills and giving himself a bit more space. Zantares will do what he can, which is insufficient.
And it was prompted by the utility outside from Big, so that may be the trigger. Tizian, first kill found on Rain as they fought through door, and they're diving deep into the vents once again. This will apply more pressure to Cole. His position, he's so committed, he had to double up if he wanted any level of success or space, but Brokey is there to plug up the hole immediately.
Oh, beautiful stuff. Brokey even waits out the flashbang in case, and Brokey still fighting. Brokey still not dead, and Zantares, how many opportunities do you need to land a shot? Brokey says, I'll give you all of them. He sits on a 1.14 average rating over the past few months, which is coincidentally also his overall average rating just last month. Zantares, though, very important kill onto Nico early on, and with this is a lot more maneuverability. And tabseN, yes, he's tagged up, but seems like more likely than not, Brokey will not be too happy taking this duel, and that's why he backs off. Tizian connects with another in the meanwhile, and they have 3 rifles now against 3 of the CTs, and now down to 2. coldzera, who's trying to come back, it does fall, and with this and another kill from Tizian, everything is falling apart. Big
air conditioning unit just to see if he can stay alive. And unlucky. Zantares does go out and clear it.
To take him off of Serson. Seems to be somewhat aware at least, but not entirely. As Cole will be brought down, Zantares just takes the face and takes the peek. Brokey, yes, he's good for 1, but the bomb should go down. Brokey is going to fall. Nico to get a kill in the meanwhile as well. So it is a 2 versus 3. Bomb to be planted. Rain trying to make his way over from decontamination, but by the time he's here, the bomb will be down, the gun will be out. Zantares is left in a 1v2 to try and get a 4K to win this round out. Bomb's not entirely planted for him. I believe there might be a small angle where he needs to push out directly to actually get that one away. And once he's been mollied off, that definitely makes it more difficult. Flashbang as well is perfect. He is just being driven away further and further. Peeks in, no scope, peeks out again. And now Zantares knows it's all in the palm of his hand. He knows it's not being diffused. He's got the information. He's got the time. And he's got the play. Zantares with the 3K takes Big on to the 7th round. What in the world was that? Has been alone for a while now. Tizian peeks in, and now you've got 2 different prongs of attack to deal with. Serson peeks forward, but Nico will find the better of him. Tizian now left in a 1v2. Can he make this work? 30 seconds in position known. No bomb, no real utility after that flashbang's been used as well. Nico and coldzera, 2 daunting names on the other side, and they're both in off angles. They're both in perfect positions.
Nico getting chipped down by Molotov damage early. He's playing close to the smokes, hoping to catch something, but Brokey, okay. I think that was straight through the smoke. I don't think there was even a gap the side he shot him from, but he'll happily take that one. Brokey finding a secondary frag as well on the rotation. Big have to work from a significant numbers disadvantage to work this last round of the half, and it's made even worse by Cole.
And what this is Serson and Zantares, 2 players who've been having an absolute banger of the game so far. But Serson, well, he's waiting for Rain to maybe push in. Molotov is there as well. Zantares will be able to take advantage of that beautiful team play coming out between these 2 players. And the bomb is now planted for either one of them. Serson, though, is left very lonely as he pushes through. He gets the kill. Serson's ready to pull off a Zantares. Now he's waiting for the push to come through. He expects it. The smoke, though, doesn't lend itself to his favor. And with that, we'll go to a short break as Big to lead the charge into Squeaky. Michael, Yumi, Cassidy with me as always. I'm T-Titan bringing you the second half. tabseN bringing to you the first blood as Serson will be the one to take it away. tabseN comes in second. Brokey to get 1 as well. But it's Tizian who's missing some shots. Only to connect with 1. Still advantage the way of Big.
Yeah, and they're trapped here towards ramp now. FaZe don't have many options, and tabseN even pushes further behind them. 3 kills for him in the pistol. Nico even creeping past the smoke. Oh, I don't think tabseN's quite prepared for this. Nico holding the angles. Rain actually facing. It's Keto with the UMP that comes out ahead, but finally Nico activates the backstab. So a bit more pressure applied outside the rotation through heaven is looking likely as they look to approach this A site, but they've lost another player in Nico. Kjerby able to respond in kind, but Tizian Finding trades right back, eventually dealt with, still into a 2-on-2, and Cold has spotted a player isolated but has no reinforcements. KRB can't get anything done either. He was low HP, so Searson can adapt. Big.
Flashes and whatnot still going through. Wall of smokes to keep control of the outside. And Searson blocks a man out of air. That's why you don't jump when you're going for the cross. Of course, it is still Xantares to find another one. coldzera does take him down, but with that damage
HP
done, coldzera is literally... You could look at him in a mean way and he'd die.
Let's hope nobody gives him a stern gaze as they look to wrap this A site. KRB space created, but he's going to get taken down early. Cold, tickled to death. Brokey. 1-on-4, not looking likely. Made sure to hit the dust early by Tabson. It comes by... Tizian's actually looking for more. He's gone on top of T-Roof. Will they expect a rotation as large as this? They do rotate the bomb out and into position where Keto does strike from up high.
No.
It's that top red play. He jumps up late with the smokes acting as coverage. And all KRB can do is deny additional information. He finds one kill, but it has to be the 1-on-3 fully converted. Only 2 more players to find. The bomb dropped and not a whole lot of space. Searson's head does get offered up though.
Yep. KRB can't connect with it though, which would have made things a lot easier. Does pick up the bomb, but when there's 35 seconds, options are highly limited. Can rotate from vents as well. KRB's going for the bomb plant. Searson opens it up. Searson's lined it up, but not connecting. KRB on 7. Does get a nice little tag in. Nade is well timed, but not well placed. And with that, Searson makes up for his earlier sins.
There's nothing happening. No quick flanks available over towards A. Xantares helping to clear things out. It's a 1-for-1 exchange outside. And FaZe are still slowing it down. They're still dictating the pace.
KRB to find one trade is there, but Big in a 2v3 have finally been put in a position where you start to wonder, is FaZe going to find themselves around? And with one more kill added to the tally, I have to say this should be their first on their terrorist side. Searson, 1-on-3, does find the pass. Oh, is it?
Oh,
it's a 1v1. He's found the bomb. Searson says tea time is wrong, and it's all down to him versus Nico. The 1v1 to decide the fate of FaZe. Nico, the man behind the helm, and who better to take charge? Who better to take point? But Searson has done it. A 1v3, 16-7. Big Clan are the match winners. 2-0.